This is 30-year-old Antoine Hart. This guy is actively in possession of.
So we got us a little black Jeffrey Dahmer right here. You need to take off them glasses, my guy.
I just want to show you, sir. He does reiterate it right here. He says it doesn't matter that you're. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he know what he's looking at, but
yeah,
he can't like read and write and
okay.
stuff, you know.
He can't read or write. What does him reading and writing have to do with him scouting out children and sending them links of CP? What's good, YouTube man? Welcome back to another video. Now today, I got a very special video for you guys. I be watching a lot of predator catch videos because I don't know, I just like the psychology behind a predator and like looking at the different predators. And some of the things I peep is that like a lot of the predators always have the same excuses. They'll either say, I didn't come to do anything. I wasn't trying to do anything. I wasn't here to do anything. I was going to tell her parents. I was going to tell her parents. You know, they always say this, say the same stuff. So it's just funny to see how they act. And it's good that these guys are actually getting caught. And you know, I'm happy that pred catching has evolved into something so beautiful, because there was one point in time where people was just beating the predators up and I wasn't really doing anybody a favor. Nobody was going to jail. But now we live in a generation where, you know, we have Chris Hansen's just all over YouTube now. It's people that they do their own investigations. They work with the law. They go to testify in court. It's just a very positive thing. So, you know what I'm saying? It's very important that we have this, and we have it as a form of entertainment, but also a form of education, because you're being educated on why the predators act the way they do. And also, you know what I'm saying? These guys, they really just need help. Like, they really need to be off street. They are traumatizing kids. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, make sure to comment your favorite part, and also don't be afraid to subscribe. I come with daily content. We're going to definitely be bringing a lot more pred catcher videos because I watch these on my own. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I exposed the pred in front of his dad.
This is 30-year-old Antoine Hart. This guy is actively in possession of and is sending to our year-old decoy. So we did tell you he was
no,
right,
you didn't tell me nothing.
Would this be a picture of you, Antoine?
No.
That's not your.
No,
but
my Instagram kept getting hacked, my Facebook page kept getting hacked.
Okay.
Yeah, those people were sending stuff from my Instagram to me.
Okay.
You know that's a site.
No.
Okay.
Go
No,
back
so,
in. I'm just asking you a question. When he was like 5, he had a seizure and it messed him up.
I don't even know how the hell he could get on the link. He can't read or write.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Skeeter Jean coming back at you once again. This time we are in Memphis, Tennessee, just moments away from our potential predator's residence. This is him. This is 30-year-old Antoine Hart. He is from Codington, Tennessee, to be exact. And just take a look at this, just how he looks here. He looks just really down bad. Amber Alert mustache. Fisheye glasses, like, oh my god, he just looks so down bad here.
So we got us a little black Jeffrey Dahmer right here. I'm not gonna lie, like, you need to take off them glasses, my guy. I'm appalled that you doing all this. Like, first of all, you black. Not to bring race into it, but come on. Second of all, everybody that takes selfies like this, where they just take a selfie like this, they hold a phone, there's something wrong with them, bro.
And he's 30 years old, but he looks 50. Usually black don't crack, but in this instance, it does. Antoine is making it crack. And speaking of that, he's trying to crack.
You look like an old head, I ain't gonna lie.
We've got a plethora of dirt on this guy. He's been talking to a decoy for the last couple months or so. He has pretty much done everything. He's really into trans. He sent various links, images of hentai, trans, really graphic stuff. And the worst part about it is this guy is actively in possession of and is sending to our year-old decoy. The conversation started on, it looks like the Threads app, and then it went to Instagram, where Antoine says that he's 30 years old and single. The boy says he's that's okay with you. He says, I don't have a problem with that, baby. Have you ever had a black boyfriend before? Can I do different self to you? I think he meant different stuff to you. He's just from these messages, reading them, he seems a little Stupid is one way to say it.
Wow.
Oh, he says, the boy says he plays Xbox, and Antoine says, I will eat while you play the game. That's some freaky ass. Also, at some point, Antoine said something to the year-old boy about him being pregnant with, like, his baby, and that leaves me to wonder, like, does Antoine even know how, like, female anatomy works? Is he like that? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out in just a little bit when we go up to his door to have a chat with him. And that's all the conversation that I'm going to get into right now. If you want to read the rest of it and really dive into the mind of Antoine here, be sure to support us on Locals. Yeah, nice cars here. Doors open. Just ring, get the doorbell a ringaroo. Hi, how you doing? Hi, sorry to disturb you. I'm here for Antoine.
What do you need?
Oh, I just have a package for him.
Okay, get it.
What's that?
Get it.
Oh, it's in the. I have it in there. Is he? Would he be available to sign?
If you got a package, I'll take it for him.
Okay. Because also I just had to talk to him just about some messages to my buddy's son. So I'm just a friend of the family. He has a son named. And it was relayed to me that Antoine was having a conversation with his son. His son's. Well, I know who he is. I'm just saying I'm a friend of the family.
Okay,
and his dad wanted me to just come and just have a word with Antoine to see kind of just what it was about, just the messages. It looked like he sent some pretty graphic images to him, and there were some links he sent which were pretty concerning. It looks like, from what I can tell, some stuff. So it's pretty serious here. I didn't want to necessarily report it to the police. I wanted to just have a conversation with Antoine. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Not all the way there.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Are you his? You're his. Okay, you're his dad.
Well,
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
Gotcha.
I didn't know. Yeah, he's not. He's disabled for that.
He's disabled.
Yeah.
So if you have a son and you know your son is disabled to this degree, you have to monitor him like forever. You know that, right? And I also don't even think that him being autistic is an excuse, because he's aware of what he's doing. He's aware of right and wrong. And you're going to see that through this video. Him being autistic is never going to be an excuse to traumatizing little kids around the world. As a father, you're supposed to be monitoring your son and protecting your son and teaching your son.
Well, I was just, because you see, the dad said he wanted me to just kind of just talk to him and kind of just see what was going on. So that's sort of what
disabled.
I'm. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
He's not on.
Okay.
Yeah. He went to school and was in the slow grades and shit.
Okay. Do you think it'd be possible just for? It can be in front of you as well if you want to accompany him as well. If I could just talk to both of you as well.
Hold on.
But just before I leave here.
Yeah, hold on.
I appreciate that.
This is him, but
Hi, how you doing, Antoine?
Hey.
Hi, my name's Doyle. So I'm just a friend of the family of Yeah, he's looks like this is him. Does he look familiar?
Oh yeah, he's been sending me stuff.
He's been sending you
He's been
stuff.
sending me stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm just sort of here to, like, I'm not mad at you or anything. His dad was pretty upset about it, but he sent me over here just to kind of have a word with you about it. So, do you think we could step outside, maybe have a seat, just kind of talk about what's? I just want to know what's going on.
You're fine to come in.
Oh, I just don't feel comfortable. Could we just maybe just out here? And I don't want to intrude either. So, but yeah, this is you've been talking to him. I believe
Yeah,
you.
he been sending me stuff.
Okay. You've been talking to him on it looks like the Threads app and Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he did tell you he was.
No,
Right,
he
pretty-
didn't tell me nothing.
He didn't tell you that.
No.
And this is right, and this is what I'm saying, right? He's disabled, but he's smart enough to know to lie about not knowing a person's age. He knows a person's age. So he's aware of, like, he's already know he's trying to lie his way out of it. And yes, he did tell you he was 14.
He didn't tell you that. Okay. Let me see here. And you're 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
He been sending me stuff I didn't know.
Okay. Because I'm not gonna lie, Antoine. I have all the messages. The dad he got his phone earlier today. He went through everything. He sent it to me. I'm a bit of a tech guy, so I kind of ran your information through my database, and a couple of addresses come up. This is one of them, so I figured I'd start here, just kind of have a conversation with you. But he did right here tell you that he's right there. I kind of highlighted all the sort of all the messages. Oh yeah.
I don't have my glasses.
Yeah, if you can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't hold this.
yeah. If you could just, I can hold it, Antoine. But it says right there.
You.
Right.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah, and that's what So Antoine's on the left here. It looks like. And,
Yeah, now.
yeah. So you do you remember when he told you that? Okay, you remember now. Okay. Now, so your dad told me you're kind of in you were in special classes, right? Okay. He can't read. You can't read, Antoine. Is that right?
No.
Okay. How were you typing these messages, if you don't mind me asking?
I was talking through my phone and must have wrote the wrong thing.
Okay. So, but you're able to. Well, it looks like you're able to read because you're responding to like the things he's saying, though. So, I'm just trying to figure that out.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know if dad is trying to give his son excuses, because what type of excuses that he can't read? That's not really any, like, what do you mean he can't read? He can read. The person said I'm 14 and he said, baby, it doesn't matter. Like, he's definitely can read. He can read, bro.
And then you do say things like how you had, so you talk about how you had a girl right there before.
Yeah, he was asking me questions. And I said, yeah. Then he,
okay.
Yeah.
And then you describe sort of what you've done with the girl in the past.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You asked him if he can. It looked like he asked if he could dress like a girl for you.
No. He asked me, do you like folks dressing like there? I said, well, that's up to you if you want to dress up like one.
Okay. And because this right here is from you.
Yeah. No.
Right. So, did you mean something different by that then?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what exactly did you mean by that? Can you dress like a girl for me in the future?
Because he asked me, do you like folks dressing like there? I said, well, that's up to you. Because he called me on the phone. I said, that's up to you if you like dressing up like that.
Okay. Okay, so you were leaving it. Oh, I'm sorry. And then you sent that, right, to him? That picture.
Yeah.
Would this be a picture of you, Antoine?
No.
That's not your...
No. Yeah.
Would this be a picture of you, Antoine?
No.
That's not your...
No.
Is it someone else's? Whose is that?
I found it on the internet.
You just found this randomly?
Yeah.
Okay. So does that look like the background of like any floor in your house or anything? No?
Yeah, it does kind of favor my floor.
It does look like your floor a little bit.
The dad
Antoine,
is in disbelief.
are you sure you didn't take this picture and send it?
I might took it the other day, but
that day
I wasn't trying to send that to him.
Okay. Did you accidentally send it to him?
I accidentally sent that on accident.
You might have. So it is. Okay. So that is, just so we're clear, that is, yours. So the dad wanted to know that as well.
These people?
Well, we were wondering that as well. It looks like a link that Antoine sent here. It's a man and a trans female, and then he says, "Me and you in the future, baby." Oh, Antoine, if you could just, I'll hold the. If you want to scroll through it, you can tell me. I can swipe through it. If there's anything you want to look at.
He's not. Like I said, I was telling you, he's not fully capable.
He
He's not fully capable.
So, yeah.
Okay,
so
I got you.
I think what we need to do is stop this, and I'll stop this.
Okay. Well, the most concerning thing was the the sort of the links he was sending.
Well, I don't know nothing about that,
well,
but
that's what I wanted
sure
to.
All that stopped.
Well, so that's what I wanted to get to. So, Antoine, you are on Telegram, obviously. The Telegram. Yeah, are you on Telegram?
Okay. Again, let's stop this. I'll take care of it from this point. I'll handle it from here. I didn't know this, and like I said, I can prove to you what I was telling you if you need be.
Well, you don't need to prove that. I can see that.
But I'll take care of this, and he won't be contacting him again.
Okay, but you understand this is
I understand exactly what you're saying.
It's some, but it's some illegal stuff. Right. You know what I mean? Especially
I understand, but he doesn't.
Okay. Well,
no, he understands
that to him.
Right.
I thought it was somebody else.
Okay.
I've been dealing.
But
that way, other folks been using my picture and my page for sending stuff to people.
Okay. But my main concern is, how were you getting the links? be
Well,
it because I did see the links you sent.
Yeah, but that's
You know what I mean?
Instagram. Somebody sends me and
Okay.
they share
Okay,
it.
again, I said
Okay.
let's cut this. I'll take care of it. If you have to go any further, you do what you got to do. But he doesn't comprehend stuff like we do. So
Okay.
I'm not going to let him keep talking to someone.
Okay.
But I'll take care of it. But he's mentally.
No,
He's not mentally all there.
Yeah, I understand.
And I didn't know he was doing it, but I'll take care of it. But that's what he's on. He's disabled for that because he doesn't.
Okay.
He really can't read or write.
Okay. Okay, I got you. But are you aware, sir, that he's doing all this on under your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I
and
didn't
you have
know,
Wi-Fi
but
here?
I'm finna
Okay.
stop it all now. You don't
Right.
have to worry about that again. I'm finna cut all that.
Well, it's not even that. I'm worried about it, obviously, but if like anyone is like tracking his IP or anything while he's scouring on Telegram, I don't know how tech savvy you are.
I'm not.
But okay,
I'm not.
well, I'm sure you know what an IP address is at least, right?
Yeah, I've seen them on the.
Yeah, so that's basically
IP
the
whatever numbers
right.
or something,
It's the identification that's associated with your internet connection.
Okay.
And if he's under your internet connection,
Right.
getting this stuff,
Okay.
that can come back to you too.
And,
You know
and
what
I
I mean?
appreciate everything you're telling me. I do, because I know this. And like I said, he's not all there.
I see.
mentally,
I understand he's not all there, but he's definitely
I'll stop.
right. But he's definitely somewhat there because he does
Yeah,
know
he's a
what
little
he's.
bit, but he's
Right.
not near to
Right.
the capacity we are.
I gotcha. But like I said, he's there a little bit because he knows what the links are and what is in the videos, and he's describing in these messages
Exactly.
what is in the videos.
Okay.
Exactly.
He said it's younger boys and girls, the age of like old,
Okay.
stuff like that. He knows definitely what he's looking at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he know what he's looking at, but
Yeah.
he can't like read and write and
Okay.
stuff.
What does
Okay,
that have
I
to do
gotcha.
with anything, Father?
Ah.
You keep saying he can't read or write. What does him reading and writing have to do with him scouting out children on Thread and Telegram and fucking Instagram and sending them links of CP? You're sending CP to children and then talking about the CP, and you know they're young children and he knows it's wrong. You keep saying he can't comprehend. He can comprehend. He can. The first thing he said was, "Oh, I didn't know he was 14. Yes, you did. You lied. That's an admission of guilt. If you didn't comprehend anything I said, if you can't comprehend nothing, you don't even know. You shouldn't even know who this. You shouldn't even know how to get on Instagram. You shouldn't even know how to do any of this if there's no comprehension. You just a freaky frog who just happens to be autistic. You're still a freaky frog, autism or not. You're a freaky frog."
How do you think he was? Because he's responding directly to what was saying here in the messages.
I don't know, because like I said, he can't read and write all.
Okay.
That he can't do. You can call him out here and tell him to write his name. He can't do it.
He can't. Okay, he's completely incompetent.
Right.
Okay, has he always lived with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been here with me.
Okay.
I mean, his mom until she passed 3 years ago.
Okay, I gotcha. How's it going, Antoine? We're just talking just a little more about it. It's really just it's a concern with both the parents with what was being
Right.
sent,
Tell them they don't have to
obviously.
worry about it again.
Right.
Yeah, I know that was being sent back because he was sending
Okay.
stuff and messaging me.
Okay.
And like I said, so many people was using my page, so I report the same page over and over.
You report the same page?
Or
Yeah, he's
Okay, you report the
I
same
switched
pages
pages
3 or
over
4
and over.
times, yeah.
Okay.
My page kept on there hack.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because they did maybe want me to escalate it to law enforcement, let them know about it, which I really didn't want to do. I'm not really an advocate for that, and obviously if he's not all the way there, I don't want to have to
We
do
don't
that.
My
But
Instagram kept getting hacked. My Facebook
Yeah.
page kept getting hacked.
But
Okay.
it's he's not, and again, it's on record. I didn't know this was going on, but it'll stop.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about
I
it.
didn't know it was doing
Okay.
on me because my page kept getting hacked, like I said.
okay, and again, did you know that he was? You didn't know
No,
at all.
sir.
Okay, because you do say it. I just want to show you, sir. He
know
does reiterate it right here. He says it doesn't matter that you're.
No,
I don't know if he'd spoken. He
I
did
spoke
like
in the phone.
like a speech to text
Yeah.
and
That's
sent
how
that.
you do.
My phone
Right.
had to say everything.
I gotcha. But
So he says it doesn't matter you're 14. He said that. So where is the lack of comprehension? How is there no comprehension? The person said they was 14. You acknowledged they were 14 through the voice message and said it's okay, baby. You're talking to a 14-year-old little boy and you're 30.
and
That's
sent
how you
that.
do.
My phone
Right.
had to say everything.
I gotcha. But you know, obviously it is concerning that you did.
Yeah, I
it looks like you
understand.
Yeah,
acknowledge
but-
the age and whatnot.
Yeah, I know.
And mostly I'm just here to sort of one to make sure,
Yeah.
like that it was confirm it was you sending the messages, see what was going on, and two to make sure that you are not going to try to reach out to.
No,
Again,
he won't
because-
reach
No,
out to
Okay.
him
I was on my
again.
page and
Okay.
I kept on getting messages from
Got
different
it.
people, and I didn't know who that
Okay.
was, and
When's the last time you talked to him?
I ain't talked to him. And only time I heard from this person was probably the other day. That's it. But
Okay.
a whole bunch of people from the same name and same page kept on inboxing me. I kept blocking, reporting pages.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
Did you
I
talk to
said,
him
he's
today?
Not,
No.
You don't.
Okay.
You need to go in the house and quit talking because
Okay.
he's not.
'Cause-
And I'm not
Okay.
gonna let him say stuff and
Okay.
you might be recording
He's
anything.
30.
and that stuff, but
'Cause he-
my point is this: I'll stop it, but he's not.
Okay.
He doesn't know what
He's
he's
30.
Okay, because
he's
he
not a
mentioned that he
child.
was at his grandmother's house a little bit ago. I think it was.
Okay.
And so he was talking to him today.
Okay, I
So-
got you. It'll stop.
Well, I understand you may not know all of what
I
he's
didn't.
doing, but
And-
he's
but he
he's
doesn't.
definitely. It seems like he's trying to like lie a little bit, and he knows he's done something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sure, right?
Probably.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if I'm not able to, talk to him anymore, which I still would like to just ask him sort of, just so I know what
Well, I mean,
what
if
the
you're
links
not law
were.
enforcement or something, then it's
No.
just, I can't keep letting them talk, and
No,
it
but-
could be talking itself into something, and he's not all there.
Well, no. Well, put it like this. Obviously, I'm not law enforcement. I mean, look how I'm
Well,
dressed.
Like
Would you?
I say, I don't know, and I believe what you're
Okay.
saying, but I see what you're saying also. And again, like I said, he's my son,
I got
but
you.
he's not all there, and I'm not gonna let him mess himself up talking or something like
Well,
that.
he won't mess himself up talking to me. I mean, but put it like this: would you rather him be talking to
Well, no, I
law
wouldn't.
enforcement? You know what I
but,
mean?
I mean,
Right.
that's absolutely up to you whether you do that or
Okay.
not. But again, I'm telling you, I'll stop it, and
Okay.
you won't talk to him again. You can take my word for that. I'm a retired children's services officer, so
Okay.
I had no clue, but
Okay.
but I'll take care of it.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's concerning to you
It is
as well.
It
you know.
is very concerning because I didn't know that.
So, but you won't allow me to. You won't allow me to talk to him anymore. Okay.
Talk because, like I said, he doesn't really know what he be saying and doing.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna let him say things.
Now you said you're not that tech savvy,
I'm not.
right? So that Antoine, he seems to know his way around a phone. I'm gonna be real with you, and around.
So he's smarter.
He's smarter than you
phone.
think. I'll tell you, just from what I see him sending
Okay.
and how he's talking and the apps that he's on, it's very much seen in like the people who do a lot of like hacking stuff.
Do a
Not
lot
saying
of what?
like hacking stuff like that. I'm not saying he's doing that.
No way he
No, I'm not saying he's doing any hacking or anything, but Antoine, do you still have the conversation on your phone?
could- Would do what?
I want to know if he had the conversation on his phone still.
Oh, no, but I'll
Okay.
make sure it's deleted if it is.
Okay.
I'll delete everything.
Well, that's the thing. You might not want to because
Okay.
when I do escalate this, and then if they come here and see that he was like trying to delete evidence, that's
Okay.
it's just not a good
See,
look
I would've been
overall.
the one.
Hi, howdy. Good, how are you? My name's Skeeter. This is the father of Antoine Hart, who we reported. Antoine Hart is in the house right now. He had been talking online to who he thought was a year-old boy. Sent very graphic texts, very graphic images. He sent a couple links to what we believe is and has admitted to having specifically on the app Telegram. I have all the messages from start to finish here if you want to take a look at that, but I was just here to have a conversation with Antoine regarding the matter and kind of just see what's going on.
Wow.
Everything looked like it was going pretty smooth.
Yeah, it was just hard to like actually have a conversation with him about his dad was just kind of sheltering him. Yeah. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? I'm the Detective Doss.
Skeeter, nice to meet you.
Skeeter. I know about 3 Skeeters in my lifetime.
Oh yeah? Lucky number 3.
Yeah. Can you show me the
Yeah.
summary of what you got there?
Yeah, absolutely. So he was talking to our decoy on
Was there a picture of himself that he sent?
of himself. Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I looked at him. Yeah, is that the guy in the back of the car?
You can go look at him right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me look at him real quick.
Yeah. Do you want to take this?
Right there.
You want to take this with you to compare and contrast?
Well, I'm familiar with that guy. Yeah.
Oh, you're familiar with this guy?
This is the same guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Make sure the shoe fits. Yep, that'll be him. Does it look like him?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, make sure we got the right guy. All right, so right now we are back at the police station. The police just escorted us here. Antoine is in the back of one of these cars here. They have to take the iPad to extract all the evidence with the screenshots that I showed them. So that's what we're here to do. And once that's done, we should be good to go. And we should have another one in the books. All right, so we're wrapping up right now. I was just in the interrogation room for about an hour, letting the detective go through my iPad, get all the evidence he needs. I sent him the Google Drive link with all the evidence. The Covington Police Department now has everything they need to go ahead and just throw the book at our boy Antoine Hart. So yeah, that's another one off the streets, ladies and gentlemen, that we got here in Tennessee. And again, if you guys aren't supporting us on locals, please consider doing so. These plane tickets ain't cheap. We're out here doing the Lord's work to get these guys off the streets, and every support on locals helps us keep going with doing so. I want to thank you guys for watching. I've been your boy, Skeeter Hansen, and we got a flight to catch in the morning. Peace.
Autistic or not, there was no excuse for what Buddy did. I'm not gonna lie. His father was obviously sheltering him, which, you know what I'm saying, you can't really blame the father because he don't have a kid, so it's hard for you to understand. But if you had kids, you would be sheltering your kids too. It's just it's a parent instinct. The son did do something wrong. He gotta pay for what he did. I'm not gonna lie. It's like he's obviously aware of what he's doing. It just, there's no real reason to be making excuses at this point. Make sure to monitor your children. Pay attention to what they get on, especially if they're autistic. And also make sure to support Skeeter on locals, like he said. Them plane tickets, the amount of work that it takes to do this is insane. Like, people underestimate how much work it takes to do YouTube to this degree. Like, this is hard work. So if you made it to the end of the video, let me know in the comments and give your boy a thumbs up. And I will see y'all tomorrow.